Hey guys, it's Chika. 皆さんこんにちは、ちかです。先日アップした1000本目の動画、たくさんのメッセージありがとうございました。実際プレミア公開で一緒にチャットしてくださった皆さんも本当に嬉しかったです。So after uploading my 1000th video, everyone's like, oh, we're so looking forward to your next one. And I was like, I don't have anything planned yet. I'm like ready to let go and be me, but what am I going to talk about? これから自分をいろいろオープンにシェアしていきますというお話をしたんですけれど、今日はちょっと最近見て感動した映画についてお話ししたいと思います。Sing 2 Sing というアニメーション映画がもともとあったんですけれど、2が最近出ました。元の映画をプリントも何回も見ていたので、シング2が出てくることすごく楽しみにしていたんですけれど、久しぶりに映画館に行って見に行きました。プリンのために行ったつもりが、もうなんか自分がすごい感動して出てきたっていう。I probably almost cried like 4 times ちょっとインスピレーション受けたことを皆さんとシェアしたいと思いました。シング2のレビューというよりも、この動画はどちらかというとやっぱり夢とその夢を叶えるために必要な考え方的な動画になるかと思いますので、ぜひ皆さんにも最後まで聞いていただきたいです。で、ここから基本的に英語でわーっと話しますので、よかったらその英語の勉強練習、これってこうやって表現するんだ。映画の話って多分お友達とか日常の話とかでも出てくると思いますので、ところどころなんかピックアップしていただけたらなと思います。字幕をオンにしてぜひ見ていただけたらと思います。ちなみに字幕が見にくいという方、ご自身のデバイスの設定でフォントの大きさとか色とか背景の色とか全部変えられますので、ちょっと確認してみてください。For those of you who've never watched Sing, it's an animated movie from Universal Studios. All of the characters in it are animals, and they all live in this like animal town, kind of like Zootopia. And the main character is a koala named Buster Moon. And ever since he was little, he was really into the theater, and so his father bought a theater for him before passing. So he owns this theater, he's got to make it successful, but in reality, it's not as easy as he thought. So he's got all these bills he has to pay, and he has to make this theater business work. One day, he gets a great idea to host a singing competition like American Idol. So the whole movie is about him putting on this show with a selected few that made it through the auditions. There's a lot of obstacles, challenges, and it's about them, like each and every one of them, kind of taking steps to make their dreams come true. And this time, in Sing 2, the sequel, the same characters are back, and the movie begins with Buster Moon putting on a show in his own theater, and there's a scout that comes to watch it. So they all want to impress her because she's from the big city and they want their show to be recognized and make it big. Unfortunately, she doesn't think too highly of it. She doesn't think it's good enough, so she ends up going home. Buster Moon goes to chase her and is like, no, give us a chance. And he runs through the city trying to get her attention. He ends up falling into a canal and just feels miserable. And the next scene is of him talking to his mentor about what happened. And he says, she ran me off the road into a canal. And his mentor says, well, you're still in one piece, aren't you? Well, yeah, but, well, anyone who dares set out to follow their dreams is bound to face a lot worse than a dip in the canal. I just thought she'd at least see we deserved a shot. Never mind what this person you don't even know said. Do you think you're good enough? Of course, but then you must fight for what you believe in. Guts, stamina, faith. These are the things you need now. So the movie starts out with this inspiring conversation between Buster Moon and his mentor. From this movie, I gathered 5 takeaways, just 5 things that you need to make your dreams come true. The first one, dreams don't come true easily. I mean, you call it a dream for a reason, right? It's something big. It's something that feels far. And it's possible, but you have to know there's gonna be hard work and it's gonna be a challenge. So that means what? You can't give up easily either. You gotta keep trying. You gotta be persistent. Number 2, you need a team. You need people to do this with. You can't do everything alone. And this is something that I am starting to realize finally. I mean, I've been doing YouTube for 10 years, but I've always been kind of a lone wolf. I like to do everything myself. But you just reach a point where you're like, I can't do everything. So you just need a team, people that can relate with your dreams and want to make that dream happen with you. which means that you need to trust people. If you want to be a leader, there are certain things that you have to be good at. You have to be good at trusting people. You have to be good at understanding what that person is good at and making them shine. And also, fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it. これは結構アメリカンな考え方なんですけれど、fake it ふりをする till you make it できるまで本当にできるようになるまではできるふりをするっていうことなんですね。And Buster Moon, he makes promises that he's not even sure he's able to keep when the big boss from the big city is like, are you sure you can bring that big star to the show? He doesn't even know him. He has no connections with this big star, but he's like, yes, I can. He just says yes. Not that I recommend anyone to do this because it is risky, but there are times when you just gotta, say you can to make it happen. I had a similar experience, although not of this scale, when I was interviewing at the consulting firm that I worked at. I had just returned to Japan from the States, from living in the States for 16 years. I was interviewing at a Japanese company, and the interviewer asks me if I'm able to read Japanese newspapers with no problem. And I still can't read a Japanese newspaper without getting stuck on the characters. So back then, there was no way I could. But I was like, if I worked at it, I could. So yeah, I can. Good thing he didn't test me right then and there because I would have failed. But I just felt like I had to fake it to make it. So I think it takes a little bit of that to be given big opportunities. 大きな機会とかチャンスを与えてもらえるためには、たまにできますって言うしかない時があると思うんですよね。And then lastly, be outrageous. You gotta think outside the box and take risks and just think big if you want things to happen. You can't be ordinary. You gotta do things differently. You gotta do big things. You gotta do outrageous things. You gotta be crazy a little bit, right? And Buster Moon shows us that to get his show in Red Shore City, Las Vegas. He takes big risks and he does things that people would normally be afraid of or scared of, but he does it because his dreams are so important to him and he has such passion. To him it's risky, but it's almost riskier not to take the risk. 夢を叶えるためにはそれなりの情熱が必要。それをやっぱり叶える覚悟っていうのが必要ですよね。So those were some of the things that I took away from the movie. It was very inspiring. I was like, about to cry like 4 times. So I'm really glad I went to go see it. Pudding can now concentrate and watch a full movie. So that's been fun. We watch movies at home quite often, but it's fun to go to the theater. She loves popcorn, so yeah. It doesn't happen every day, so I'm like, okay, just let her eat it. Clover was there. They don't have any rules against having babies in the movie theaters. It's just, if they cry, you just kind of have to make sure that, your baby's not getting in the way of other people enjoying the show. And Clover's very chill. He was fine the entire time. So obviously not something that we're going to do all the time, but it's nice to find movies here and there that we can go watch as a family in the theater because we just don't do that anymore. But I am so glad that we went to go see Sing 2. I think it's something that I really needed. I watched it a little before uploading the 1000th video. And so I was in this state where I needed that encouragement and I needed to kind of have that positive energy. So I watched it at the perfect time and after the movie, I was like, oh my gosh, it was so good. And Osaru-san was like, yeah, that much? He enjoyed it, but it didn't move him like it moved me. So I think we're just at different stages emotionally. But if you're at that point where you need some inspiration, you just need a little bit of positive energy, just a nudge to get you in the right direction, Sing 2, go watch it. I feel like it was better than the first one. And it's very rare to find sequels that are better than the original. So awesome job to the creators. Oh my gosh, thank you for making such a great movie. So yes, I want to start doing more of these videos where I'm just talking to you, sharing with you guys like what I thought about certain things or what I'm thinking. 昔ありまして、チカログのありましたよね。自分のいろんな思ったこと、感じたことをシェアする Vlog シリーズを復活しようかと思います。こんなことについて話してほしいとかあったらぜひメッセージフォームでも教えてください。Well, anyways, I hope this video made you want to go see Sing 2. The first one is great too. It's on Netflix. So if you guys haven't seen that one, go watch it. And I hope you guys are as moved and inspired as I was. And yeah, we'll see you guys again soon. Bye! But if I fall
get up again.